What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Max, and today we are taking a look at this Honda Integra Type R from 2001. This thing is super cool. This is Chris, his car. You can check him out on Instagram if you want. It's got some nice mods and Chris uses it well. It is his daily, he drives it on track. So yeah, this thing is being used well, which we always love to see. So today I'm going to show you around it. We'll take a look at it and then we'll take it for a drive towards the Autobahn for an Autobahn blast. And we will stop along the way at the tunnel because Martijn is waiting there with the camera and Chris is there, so we can show you the flame tune on this thing, which is pretty sick. Oh, nice. Sun is out, immediately heats up and the day becomes even better. So 2001 this thing was introduced. This is also a 2001 car. It ran to 2006 and it was the successor to the super popular and legendary DC2 Integra. It replaced that car, the DC2, but it also replaced the Honda Prelude because they felt it was too similar. This car was actually, the Type R was actually only sold in Japan, and they had a slightly different version for New Zealand with a little bit less horsepower, but the Type R was only sold in Japan in this spec, the K20A engine spec. Honda UK, for instance, didn't sell this car in the UK because they felt it was too similar to the newly introduced EP3 Civic Type R, which is a shame because I think, you know, this is something different, especially the look of it, but also, you know, the more Type R the merrier, I think. So that's a shame. So wheels, tires, brakes, let's talk about that. It got these upgraded Brembo brakes, the Type R, and Chris added these Motec wheels with semi-slick tires. These are AR1s, so Nankang semi-slick tires, 225 45s at the front on a 17-inch wheel. Very nice. Look at that, that is proper. It looks super cool. We've got a lot of stickers as well for all the modifications. So Tegiwa at the front there, yeah, we've got the Motec sticker, Integra Type R sticker over there as well, and then rear tires we've got 225s as well, so all around on a 17-inch. And then the rear is, well, iconic, I would say, right, with that big wing, with the rear lights, with those little dips in there. I think the front light has the same thing with those round dips. That was actually removed when they facelifted the car, so it kind of got like straight lights. But at the rear, love that spoiler. Exhaust as well. This car has a Fujitsubo exhaust, which apparently is quite an expensive modification, but it sounds really good. And it also, it's like a 2.4 inch, I think, 2.3 inch. And he also has Tegiwa headers or exhaust manifold. Oh, it's a hatchback, of course. That's nice. And as I said, it's got a flame tune on it. It's been tuned by Sneaky Tuning, the one and only legend for Honda tuning in the Netherlands. And yeah, so we're going to hit the tunnel and show you guys what that is like. And I'll show you the engine over there as well, because it has one of the best 4-cylinders ever made, K20A, 220 horsepower stock, and now it has 251 horsepower with these modifications. And yeah, it's kind of a nice bump. So let's go for a little drive. Of course, right-hand drive car is, you know, always, it takes a few minutes to get used to. Oh, that is, that throttle response is so quick. You can hear the pops already from the exhaust. The car weighs like 1180 kilos, and even though it was a bit heavier, like 60 kilos heavier than than the DC2 it replaces. You know, it's still very light, especially to today's standards. Lovely little 6-speed gearbox as well, manual. It's just a recipe for success, really. I mean, yeah, you already know that this is going to be great, right, before you even drive it. Oh, sorry. Now I have to say, normally I would be yelling Vita kicked it at like 6,000 RPM, but this car has been tuned to open the VTEC at like 3,500 RPM already, because that means that you have a lot more torque all through the rev range, so you don't have that big VTEC moment in this car. This is the new VTEC, by the way, so this is iVTEC, which basically adds variable timing control to the already VTEC engine, basically. A lot of pops going on, quite nice. Oh, that's 6th gear, that's 4th. Oh, but it's so nice because it feels light, it feels kind of, I don't know, it feels edgy, nervous, it feels like it wants to go, which is just so cool. That gives the car immediate character, basically. Oh, little bit of torque steer. So there we are, that's the tunnel. Let's check out that engine and see what those flames look like. So let's open the bonnet and then have a look at the glorious K20 in here. There we go. So this replaced the B18 in the DC2 Integra Type R, and it just offered a lot more torque. The engine is 10 kilos lighter, even though it's a 2 liter instead of a 1.8. It delivers more power, so 220-ish horsepower. And so the iVTEC system added a bit more power. It also added a little more drivability, basically, offering more power at high RPM and better fuel economy at low RPM. And then the sneaky tune on this car, as I said, they lowered the VTEC activation, basically giving you that better torque and power figure across the rev range. And yeah, that is just super smart. Again, you know, even more it improves drivability, and especially when you drive on track, you also want that torque low down to get you out of slower corners and stuff like that. So yeah, really nice tune. Okay, so now it is time for Chris to show us this flame tune, and I will be behind the car. Let's go. Jesus. Oh, yeah. That's good. So that is what that sounds like. I thought that it would be fun to also have an exterior view of those big bangs you hear when you drive the car. So, and the last one, of course, was a two-step. Sounds really, really sick. Oh, I can smell it as well. Nice. These seats, by the way, the interior, haven't covered that really. It's a bit of a messy review, I don't know why. So, interior, you know, pretty straightforward. It was a big upgrade over the last DC2. Much more modern, more spacious, and these seats are really, really good. Look at those beautiful Recaros. Super supportive, high bolstering. definitely improves the driving experience as well. Gearbox is quite nice, although it's not as tight as you would like, which means that sometimes, you know, the money shift is is right there, especially when you go from second to third. It feels like you will go into first gear pretty easily. Also, speedo only goes to 180, so yeah, I don't have a draggy. Have to kind of guess what we're doing, but yeah, we'll see. That's not bad actually. Gearbox is pretty good. It's definitely better than the one we had in our Civic EG, which was just a money shift machine. So that's fourth. Quick. We did 16.45 seconds, 16.5 seconds, 100 to 200, which is actually not bad for 250 horsepower, and of course that low weight comes into play. So let's do another little run. Third gear. RPM is the red line. Oh, what a nice car. These K series engines are so good. At every speed, that's the main thing. You just have fun because it sounds incredible, it's light, it has the most aggressive and immediate throttle response, and that just means that it's an incredible driving experience. It really is. And even though, you know, it's not as light and as basic and as analog as a DC2, which I hope we also get to drive one day. Oh, that's sixth, that's fourth, that's third. Oh, those big bangs. I do really like the DC5. Oh, turn-in is also very direct. Man, oh man. Didn't get a bang there. So, even though this was the car that marked their stepping away from dual wishbones all around, it still handles pretty well. I mean, again, it's that lightness that just helps everything. Weight kills fun. As always, that's the thing you end up with when you drive a light car. Weight kills fun. You don't need super powerful brakes to slow down 1180 kilos. You don't need massive power and turbochargers to speed up 1180 kilos. It is just such a good recipe, this. And well, thanks Chris for allowing us to have a go in it. Really enjoyed it. He was thinking about doing a turbo on this car, so if you do turbocharge it, you are more than welcome to come back, and I'd love to do another video with it, because this is one fun car. And I'm glad that we've been able to add it, because there are not that many around, especially in the Netherlands and Germany. So yeah, big thanks Chris. Hope you enjoyed watching your car on our channel. To you guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. You can subscribe by clicking the big button. You can also check out this video, this playlist. See you at the next one. Bye.